Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So I got a couple of things. I'm going to go ahead and go with our Thankfulness Challenge. This is day 14. And if you're just joining us, you're right on time. The neat thing about these is it's just a chance for you to reflect on what you're grateful for in your daily life. And for today, it was, oops, my bad. Technical difficulty. I just had it. What silly moment are you thankful for? What silly moment are you thankful for? You know, I thought that one would be so easy because just the word silly makes me giggle. But I can't really think of a specific silly moment. I'm really just more grateful for any time that I can turn an uncomfortable or awkward or embarrassing moment into a laugh, you know, when I could turn it around and laugh about it. That's what I'm most grateful for, seriously. But yeah, I'm pretty silly. I like to giggle with my students. I'm a giggler. I think you guys have noticed that over time. I'm a giggler. Sometimes I giggle at the worst moments. It's usually out of nervousness. I giggled my head off at my wedding. My husband never lets me forget. I giggled at many church functions at very inappropriate times. I just couldn't help it. Yeah. But anyway, whenever I could change a difficult situation into something where I'm able to laugh at myself, those are my favorite times. I'm going to be pausing here and there because I'm struggling. I sound like a 3-pack-a-day smoker. I was so excited to get out and work with the horses and all the physicality and everything, but I forgot how much dust would be kicked up, and I am just full of dust. So I have a runny nose, I've been sneezing, I'm like, just trying to get some of the dust out. And then side note, prayers for my horse Lola, who suddenly has a lump. Please, Father, please. We can't do one more thing. We will if we have to, but please. Please no. Please just let it be gone. Let it be a bug bite and not something more. It's like this lump right where her bottom begins by her spinal cord. I just need it to be nothing. Can I have that prayer? Please, please. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to talk about was the 7 cardinal rules of life. I don't know who made these up, but I think they're brilliant. So number 1 is to make peace with your past so that it won't screw up your present. And remember, I'm 2 years younger than God, so I've been around a while. But what I've absolutely noticed about life is that if you don't master something, a lesson, or you don't let something go, inevitably, it will continue to show up, right? It'll haunt you until you get the point. And by you, I mean me. And it may look slightly different, like the unhealthy person may arrive in a different package. The challenge may come in a different challenge. But the bottom line and the message are all the same. So to make peace with the past, to recognize that our past is indeed in the past and can't be changed. So not bringing the baggage into the present is such a blessing. Number 2, what others think of you is none of your business. You know, I work with teenagers, right? Little middle schoolers. So they often tell each other, guess what so-and-so said about you? Oh, I heard that. Really? Is that helping anyone? Like, you went out of your way to tell me that? Please don't. It's a mistake I've made. I've had to make amends to people at times for doing that. I thought it was out of a desire of how much I care, but in no way did it serve them. And mostly, ouch, right? I'm so grateful I'm required to wear a mask because I'm like, my nose is going to be so raw by the time I finally get to bed. Oh my goodness. Okay. So number 3, what heals almost everything? No, forgive me. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. Almost everything. You know, I get that. I mean, sometimes you just find a new normal. But if you just give something time, Whether your perspective ultimately changes, whether the circumstance changes, whether you leave the planet and get on to the next experience, time inevitably will heal almost everything. Some people are really good at holding on to grudges, and it far exceeds time. Okay. Don't compare your life to others, and don't judge them because you have no idea what their journey is all about. Guys, and that's so true. I think during this COVID in particular, I've learned more than anything that everybody has a backstory. Seriously. Just prayers all around, honestly. All right. Number 5, stop thinking too much. Ah, I love that. It's all right to not know the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. There is a lot of beauty in being able to say, I'm not sure about that. Let me get back to you. I don't actually know the answer to that, but I'll help you find it. You know what? No, that's not my circumstance. It must be somebody else's. When I have the grace to do that, there's so much freedom in that. Number 6, no one is in charge of your happiness but you. Ideally, right? I mean, certainly as children, adults get to decide all the time for us. But as adults, we get to mostly decide. If you've got obligations, a husband, a family, there's certain obligations. But at the end of the day, you choosing your perspective on whatever is being put on you can definitely determine your happiness. I agree with that. Number 7, smile. Smile. You don't own all the problems in the world. I often say there's a God and I'm not him. I don't know how he does it. When I read those prayer warrior sites, I can only spend about 5 or 10 minutes because it'll take me down fast. So yeah, I will smile that I'm not in charge of all the problems of the world. Amen. Amen. I have little dogs saying, Mom, didn't you say we could come to bed with you? I'm not even in bed myself. It's only 11 o'clock. Come on. The night's young. All right. So really quickly one more time, make peace with your past. Number 2, what others think of you is none of your business. Number 3, time heals almost everything. Number 4, don't compare your life to others. Number 5, stop thinking too much. Number 6, no one is in charge of you, of your happiness. And number 7, smile, you're not in charge. In general. All right, my friends. Like if you like joining us. If you haven't subscribed, please pray for Lola. I just need that to be nothing. You're welcome to pray for me, though I believe this is nothing. And until we talk again, know that I pray for you, and we're mutually blessed.